Hi everyone, welcome to the first week of Alpha Centauri. My name is Hebin and I'm a prior volunteer of Giant Leap's Occupational Therapy. Today we're in the fine motor room of Giant Leap's Occupational Therapy and I am going to show you two different ways to paint using shaving cream, liquid glue, and salt. Before we start, here are some fun facts for today. Did you know that our group name, Alpha Centauri, is the name of the star? It's the third brightest star in our solar system, and as you can see here in this picture, it's the second closest star to Earth after the Sun. So again, it's the third brightest star in our solar system, and it's the second closest star to Earth after the Sun. Just some fun facts, because for 5 weeks we're going galactical theme, so it will be all about space, adventure, and some fun. So let's get started with our painting. For these activities, you'll need the following. You're going to need some liquid paint, a paint palette or cups so that you can squeeze out liquid paint, paintbrushes, shaving cream, glue. I'm using a liquid Elmer school glue here, some salt, papers, and then you're going to need a shallow container and a cardboard box or just a rectangular box here, because this will be used to sprinkle salt. And most importantly, you're going to need a covering or like a newspaper or cloth for the table so that you can keep the table from getting messy when you're using paint. So now let's get started with our shaving cream paint first. You're going to need the paint, paintbrush, and shaving cream, paper, and a shallow container for the marbled shaving cream painting activity. First, after you prepare the liquid paint, you're going to take the shaving cream and then just squeeze out a shallow layer inside the container, like so. Then, you're going to take a paintbrush and then just dribble some paint onto the shaving cream. I recommend using Eyedropper or turkey baster for this activity because it will be more easier to get the paint on the shaving cream. But if you don't, paintbrush always works just fine. So I want to put a lot of color in here so that it looks nice. And just a strategy, here you can get a cup of water so that you can wash out the paintbrush in between, or you can use different colored paintbrushes like how I'm doing right now. So I have some paint on my shaving cream. Now you can use a thin stick or the back of the paintbrush and just run it through to create some marbling. Then you're going to take a card or paper and then just place it on top of the shaving cream and then press gently so that the cream sticks onto the paper. And now you don't have to wait long. I'm going to take off the paper and it looks like this. So we're going to scrape off the shaving cream, and to do that you need to make a scraper. So just take a piece of paper or a cardboard. If you have a cardboard, it works just fine, but you can fold up the paper like this and then use this to scrape off the shaving cream. Ta-da! See how pretty our painting looks? So we're just gonna let this dry. Now, if you want to do some more, you can go ahead and put another card inside, or you can add some more colors. If you want to start over, just squeeze out a new layer of shaving cream and then try out a different color combination. That's it for our shaving cream activity. Let's move on to the second painting. Second ways to paint. This is if you don't have a shaving cream at home. So you'll need the following for the glue and salt painting. A liquid glue, and again I'm using the liquid Elmer's glue here. Some salt, and it doesn't matter, it'll be nice if you have a small iodized salt, but a coarse salt, like how I'm using here, works just fine. Paint, paintbrush, card, and very important, you need a rectangular container or a box to put the paper inside and then sprinkle salt. Let's get started. Place a paper inside the container, and then I'm going to spread glue all over the paper. And you can just try out a random line or draw a pattern. Just like this. And now I'm going to let it snow. Sprinkle on salt over the paper. And you want to do this until the salt evenly coats the glue. So I can move the container around, or I can sprinkle some more salt. Just like this. And now I'm going to shake off the excess salt and then put it on the table. And now it's time to paint. Simply take a paintbrush. Let's try out purple. And then I'm going to touch the salt. Ta-da! You see how the paint spreads through the salt? I'm just gonna keep touching various points with my paintbrush. And I really like the combination of purple, pink, red, and green because it looks, if you put it on a background of black paper and sprinkle some glitter, it will look like a galaxy painting. So I'm done with my glue and salt painting, and I'm going to let it dry now. So here's a glue and salt painting, and here was the shaving cream painting that we did earlier. Two types of beautiful ways to paint using simple items such as shaving cream, glue, and salt. That's it for today's activity. If you want to check out more fun activities like the following, see our Giant Leaps Facebook page or our Giant Leaps website for more fun activities. That's it for today's video, so I'll see you next Saturday.